There's one thing that I want to share around a perspective about dealing with hard emotions, stressful times, anxiety, feeling crappy. Because honestly, I know that there's a lot of people being like, just stay positive and we'll get through this. And like, just this, like, it's like unhealthy positivity to a point. I'm not saying all of it is, but there's sometimes it's like, no, like, this sucks. I need to sit with it. And that's what I'm about. And so that's the perspective that I want to bring to light, is that just because things get hard or just because things feel overwhelming, or maybe you don't understand why something is going the way that it's going, I think that this is where trust comes in. And it doesn't matter what you trust in, but if you're able to find within yourself a place of being almost surrender-like, that's kind of too far, that's not really where I want this to go, but I want to bring light to the fact that if you can find within yourself to just allow things to be and trust that who you were made the best decision that you could to get you in this circumstance, then you can also trust that there is a future version of you, and you can trust in yourself to help you make decisions to continue to pull you through whatever situation you may find yourself in. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying trust in something ginormous and big. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying trust in yourself and give yourself the credit and give yourself a little bit of leeway, your past self, because at the time you made the best decision that you could. You made the best choice that you could. You can't do what you don't know. Right? So it's like, sigh a little bit, like breathe into that. Like, take that in. Let your past self off the hook. Let yourself off the hook, because you are where you are now because at one point you thought that it was where you were supposed to go. You thought at the time that you were doing the best that you knew how to do. So obviously you were doing the best you could do, or else you would do better. And everyone is in that everyone, that applies to everyone and everything. And if you're able to develop that space for yourself, that will naturally extend, and you will see yourself accepting others for where they are, for who they are. Because even if they're freaking out, even if they're stressed out, even if they're like literally losing their mind, I'm not going to cuss yet. I don't know how YouTube handles that stuff, but I'm not going to test it out. But like, if you learn to create that space within yourself to have compassion for who you were, and you're trying your best. If you shift your belief to like, everyone's trying their best, or I tried my best at that. You know, like, I'm here I am in this really stressful situation. Things obviously aren't ideal, maybe. I feel really stressed out. I feel very anxious. Again, I'm very transparent, and that's how I feel. I feel very anxious. And it's okay. So I trust it's okay. Where I have been is okay. Where I am is okay, because I'm not going to hate on myself for trying to have the best life that I possibly could. I'm not going to hate on my past self for trying to help me get to a better position in life. I'm not going to hate on myself, because that doesn't make any sense, because how could you know better? You would do better if you knew better. And do better if you know better. And that's my calling to you or my invitation to you is to learn how to create that space within yourself. And as soon as you do that, it will naturally translate to how you treat other people. And you will let them off the hook more often. And you will see that they respond to you in a more positive way. You will see that they respond to you in a more loving way. Or you will see that they respond to you in a more authentic way, and they feel safe to express what they're actually feeling. If someone's angry, that's just someone's inner self, like, scared and sad and afraid. Anger is just fear. It's just a version of fear or something is out of control or something. And so you're able to just like recognize that and like kind of start to use your emotions, like I said, to inform you and how you show up in your relationships with others. But mostly it starts with how do you hold, you only know how to extend that when you know what it feels like and you experience that within yourself first. So that is my invitation to you. Cultivate that space within yourself when you're feeling stressed out. Learn how to let yourself off the hook. Learn what that feels like. Learn to trust in who you were and know that obviously you will do the best you can going forward. It's just the way things work. It's just the way things work. So you're going to do your best going forward. So let yourself off the hook now and do your best going forward. And in that knowing, I hope that serves you. All my love.